Welcome, Berkshire Hathaway Pro Agents. This is JP Spears, your managing broker. Just wanted to congratulate everybody for a great year as we had a fantastic awards celebration at the office over here on South Tejon. It was really great to see everybody, and it was just a unique personal experience, and I really enjoyed the opportunity to speak with a lot of you about your goals and kind of what you guys have been doing. And then we were able to get and capture some fantastic phrases, some inspirational statements from some of the individuals that were able to win awards this year. And it was just great to hear the inspiration that we received. And so I wanted to personally thank you all, the Jennings team, Leslie Castle, Becky Gloria, all of you for your fantastic participation, Joanne, Luke, everybody, just thank you so much for your contributions and your genuine success in real estate in Colorado Springs and the surrounding areas. And it was just a fantastic event. So we also had some really great sponsors that I would like to again thank very much for coming and being a part of our celebration for our awards. And that would be H&R Block. These are individuals that did contribute cash to our event to make sure that it went well for us and we had food and everything was available to us. So H&R Block, thank you so much. Nailed It Handyman was great. Had a good conversation with them. CGS Flooring, if some of you weren't aware, CGS Flooring is the great flooring company. They have a high-end and a basic flooring company, so that you can get carpet, hard surfaces, LVP flooring, all that kind of stuff. And I believe they do cabinetry and other types of things in the interior finishes of homes. The value that they bring to us is if you need carpet in a property that needs to be remodeled before it's listed, or it needs updating, particularly when carpet's worn due to pet and normal wear and tear, or worse, CGS Flooring will actually install the carpet. Your client will pay 30% of the cost of that, and then the final 70% gets paid at the net proceeds of the closing. They will wait to get paid, and I arranged that with them about almost 4 years ago, that arrangement, and it's been a successful thing for our listings, and I hope it is for yours as well if you take advantage of it. Apache Electric, also fantastic. Just to let you guys know, Apache Electric was another sponsor for our event. The amazing thing is he will actually, not certify, but he will write a report on Federal Pacific panels, and he will actually take a look at them, make sure that they are in working order, that they haven't been modified or have too much load on them, and he'll give a report indicating that they are in working order. And so to keep deals together nowadays is going to be crucial as we go into this new market. Expectations are changing with buyers and sellers, and you're going to see your inspection objections becoming significantly long, and those Federal Pacific panels will become another issue going into this new market based on our experience, of course. If some of you were wondering if we were going to have a fantastic experience again, as we normally do, well, we are. Christmas dinner is again being held at the beautiful Joseph's Fine Dining Restaurant. We look forward to seeing you and your loved ones, significant other, and your children if you have some of those little kiddos running around. We'd love to get all of you there and really celebrate again this year a wonderful end of the year and a good Christmas that will be coming on December 15th. It's at 5:30 to around 8:30 p.m., 9 o'clock, somewhere in there. And then of course there'll be drink tickets and all the fun stuff that we normally do. But a great dinner and a really good time to share some time together and appreciate the opportunity to see what the company has. And we'll have some reports for you then and a speech, of course, and I'll just look forward to seeing you all there. If some of you weren't aware, we have a new participant. Berkshire Hathaway offices has merged with our company. That's Castle Pines. Don Bobita is the leader of the pack over there. And we have officially merged with Don Bobita. And we're looking forward to working with Don in the future as it helps our company expand and grow. So if some of you aren't familiar, of course, we've got the lovely Jennings team, which is in Florence, Canyon City, and Colorado Springs location. Then we have our main office here in Colorado Springs. Then we have the Fort Collins, the now Castle Pines, the Denver, and Fort Collins. So we're all across the Front Range, a little over 140, almost 150 agents total. and we bring a lot of value as a big organization. So just know that you're part of a great company with a lot of different leadership and a lot of different types of opportunities that you can certainly start to network within the Rocky Mountain Realtor Network and get opportunities from your fellow agents and connect with them. And we'll be looking forward to working more with those other offices going into this new future. Just want to let you know that John McCoy, if some of you aren't familiar, is retiring, selling his portion off to a wonderful agent at his office, Marcus, and I forgot his last name, but he's a great agent, and he will be taking on John McCoy's office in the near future. Don Bobita will in fact be stepping in as our principal broker, and so just know he will be our new fearless leader for Northern Colorado brokers.
Hey Pro Berkshire Hathaway agents, this is Nick. Just wanted to give you a quick follow-up regarding the Christmas dinner in December. You should be seeing an email from us fairly shortly regarding whether or not you will be in attendance. Will you be bringing a +1? If you will be bringing children or grandchildren, and if so, what is their age, name, and gender, and finally, what would you like for dinner, as we will be providing you with menu options. The sooner that you're able to get that to us, we'll be able to prepare more adequately to make the event all the more special for you. We are super excited to announce that we have 2 new agents coming on board from out of state. The first is Anna Marquez, and the second one is Patty Hopper. We are super thrilled to have you at our office. We look forward to seeing what you do with your real estate career, and we wish you all the success coming your way. As always, we are very happy to celebrate the birthdays of our fellow Pro Berkshire Hathaway agents. And this month is no exception. We're looking over the birthdays of October and November, starting with Jenny Danusi, happy birthday. Sylvia Jennings, happy birthday. Jay Gupta, Randy Reynolds, Anna Marquez, Becky Glorio, and Marion Meyer. Happy birthday to all of you. We're very happy to have you at our office, and we wish you continued success in real estate. Continuing on the topic of the merger with Castle Pines, NCB is looking to create new systems and processes that create a cohesive unit amongst the 150 agents spanning across the Rocky Mountain region. And as such, moving forward, starting on January 1st of this next year, we are going to be switching entirely over to pay at the table. So when it comes time for closing, you're not going to be bringing the check here where we then disperse it. It's going to be done entirely at the closing. Because of this change, it's now going to be required that for each of your SkySlope transaction files, the entire checklist and all of the transaction documents must be uploaded at least 3 business days ahead of closing. That way there's enough time for us to communicate with the title company so that you can get paid on time. If you have any other questions about how this is going to work, or you just want to know more about the process or have any concerns, feel free to call the office at any time, reach out to JP or I, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you have. Up next, we have Jenny Danusi talking about assumable loans in the current market. It's going to be a lot of valuable information for you, so stick around to hear that out.
I'm Jenny Danusi with Loan Depot. Home affordability is a hot topic right now, and with the current market and rising interest rate, I think it's really important for both buyers and sellers to understand what options are out there. One option is a loan assumption. Assumable loans allow a buyer to step in, take over, and assume a current seller's mortgage. It allows a seller to sell their house with this feature, which is going to attract more buyers. The first thing to know about assumable loans is that not all loans are assumable. Only government-backed loans are assumable. That's your FHA, your VA, and your USDA loans. Conventional and jumbo loans are not eligible. They are not assumable. The second thing to remember about assumable loans is that since the buyer is stepping in and assuming the loan balance, there could be a gap between the sales price and the loan balance that will have to be paid at closing in the form of a down payment. Now, it can come from cash on hand, it could come from the sale of a home, and many lenders also allow for second liens. And let me give you an example. A seller sells a home that they purchased several years ago for $400,000. They have a VA loan with a 3% interest rate. The current market value is $500,000. So the buyer is going to step in and assume their loan balance at $350,000, and there's going to be a gap between the $500,000 sales price and the $350,000 loan balance that they're assuming. So that $150,000 is the gap that they're going to be required to bring in at closing in the form of a down payment. Another important thing to mention at this point is if the seller is selling their house and it has a VA loan, then it's important for them to understand that if they sell to a veteran or an active duty member with VA eligibility, they will be able to transfer the eligibility from them to the current buyer. So that will release their eligibility they can turn around and go use on another home. If they sell to a non-veteran or a buyer who does not have eligibility, that eligibility will stay tied up with that home until the loan is paid off. So even though they have a VA loan, it doesn't have to go to another VA buyer. It can go to a non-veteran who does not have eligibility. It's important for a buyer to stay in contact and call the current mortgage lender because they need to get in writing a loan estimate to show what the loan terms are and also to discuss their process, their procedures for qualifying for the mortgage and what is going to be required of them. A mortgage lender does not have to approve an assumable loan. They do have to qualify. It's important for the buyer also to know what the time frame is, and the buyer and the seller need to be in agreement with this time frame. It will take longer to process an assumable loan than a new mortgage. So there are benefits to both the buyer and the seller. The seller can sell their home and use the assumability feature as a selling point and attract more buyers. The buyer could assume an awesome interest rate, and this will make the home much more affordable to them. As a loan officer, this type of loan does take us out of the equation. However, I'm always happy to talk with your buyers or your sellers or get with you to discuss exactly how a loan assumption works. So if you need additional information or have any questions, feel free to reach out.
Okay guys, well I just wanted to thank you again for a great year. This is our November 2023 virtual meeting, and I appreciate your time, and we hope that we bring a lot of value to you this year. Please make sure that you stay in tune. Also, KV Core training is going really well. I think we're in about our 5th or 6th week of training, and we're going through the campaigns at this point and building out the CRM. Our ultimate plan is to go through a 6-month cycle of training and then assure that it's actually working and that we've fixed all the bugs that we need to within our own CRMs and of course our fellow agents, and make sure it's working and it's actually generating leads and doing the things that a good, powerful CRM should do. We're looking forward to seeing the success in KV Core going through this new year and seeing how it will truly give us the advantage and the edge in this market as we need. And be aware that interest rates are obviously volatile. Everything is very interesting as it's changing in the market. So if you need help with additional marketing and you want to start doing social media or different things using technology, please reach out to Nick. Nick Stair here, he's our operations manager. He's very skilled and would love to take some time to help you identify what would work for you, what social media platforms and different things that you're capable or willing to do, and walk you through how to get started and do things like this on the green screen and do all kinds of great things to connect with your network. We look forward to helping you, and we are here for you always. It doesn't matter what time of the day. If you need help with contracts, you have very complicated questions or simple questions, we just want you to know that we are absolutely here to support you and to make sure that you are successful in the field of real estate. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you at the Christmas party. Thank you.